Israel, don't you Israel rejoice at any happy occasion, like the Umas Olam are doing, like the other nations are doing. You have no right to do that. You have fallen away unfaithfully from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That's the news. You married HaKadosh Baruch Hu, so you have committed adultery as far as HaKadosh Baruch Hu is concerned. After Ethnon, now full Gornos Dogel. We have lot Ethnon. That means the price which the adulterer pays to the Baal Zanus pays to the Zona. You love this more than all Gornos Dogel and all the granaries of corn, or upon all granaries of corn. Now, first of all, Al Tismach Yisrael El Gil. Gil is the same word as Gilo, means rejoicing. If there is a occasion to rejoice, for instance, all the Umas Olam rejoice at certain days, harvest time, of accomplished something, Independence Day. You have a victory celebration. Nations in the world have certain, all nations of the world have certain that when the nation was founded, at the beginning, nation was founded, some great victory which was passed. There's Al Tismat Israel, you Israel have no reason to rejoice, or you shouldn't rejoice. El Gil at any happy occasion for Amim as the nations are doing. The nations have a right to do so. You don't have a right to do so. Al Tismat Israel El Gil Ko'am. Now, the reason is goes back to the Torah. The Nevi'im have never said anything which is not actually found in the Torah. The Nevi'im have not given us anything new or any addition to the Torah. It's all interpretation of the Torah. We do find in the Torah when after Maso Ego, which is Aniso Elohecho, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu sent Moshe Rabbeinu to Yisrael and says, you can go there, it's Israel, everything will be fine, except I shall not go in your midst, the Shekhinah will not be with you. Vayishma ha'om esadova aroa hazeh, vayis abonu, and they all kept available. So we see in the Torah that if Israel becomes unfaithful to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and the Shekhinah withdraws from Israel, this is a reason for availance. So Al Tismat Yisrael, El Giyu Yisrael, should not have any reason to rejoice, El Gil, at any occasion of Gil, of happiness, Ko'amim, as the other nations. So they haven't been unfaithful to their gods, they haven't broken any brit, they have not committed a national act of Zanus, but you have done so. From which our Chacham have learned and find it many times in all its form, that our simchas that we celebrate are only the simchas which are not simchas shomit, Shabbos and Yom Tov and Chasana and Purim and Chanukah and Bar Mitzvah and Etzmil, and these are simchas shomit. But where other nations also celebrate, this is why we don't believe in birthday celebrations and in the other things which the Goyim have, that we don't. Unless it's a mitzvah, a simcha mitzvah. Any other simcha, as long as the bonus was a zimra also, that zimra, if any kind of singing, if it's not for occasion of mitzvah, it is not allowed. The zimra brings from there, the shira balpeh. Unless it's for a mitzvah. You sing a postek, a tefillah, something, but not just for the same reasons that Amin do it, because so nitzum alaleh. That is the nitzum alaleh. After esnon al balgonastom, which means when a Jew would, let's say, becomes as unfaithful to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the world is paying him a price. The world is paying him a price. The former times, person had to become, let's say, in order to get a professorship, military rank, whatever it is, had to be baptized. Today, I think the secretary is baptized. Also, of course, the COVID true. So such these people. Or you have to marry a Gentile. You have to pay a price. In other words, they're going to pay you a price. They're going to pay you a price for selling your neshama, for lifting away from the Baruch Hu. The world is paying a price. That price is called Esna. They say, as Yehuda yesterday, she asked, what's the price? She appeared to him like a datum, and she said, Matitenli. That's the word, from there comes the word Esna. By the way, from here we can see, and Chachamim state that Yehuda did not commit anything wrong, that this was a malach hamamuna ala tabo, a malach who is pushed him, doch force of Balkop, that he didn't commit the sin of, although at that time before Matan Torah, it was no sin whatsoever. It's perfectly mutter. But still, great men like Olas, Hakadoshim, and the Shvatim Shiftei, they wouldn't do this. And when it says about Yaakov, that the age is only that in the age of 86 when Yaakov married, and this was the first moment that he ever had that this was his first son. So we cannot, inconceivable that Yehuda would do such a thing. He meets the Gedesha Alader, and it says, so the Chachamim say, Bo malach habamuna ala tabo, v'dochvo balkoch. A malach came, and he pushed him, balkoch. So, because the HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted that the Mashiach parent comes out from the union between Yehuda and Tzomah was a great tzaddik. So, so how do we know that from the fourth? That Yehuda, that was that balkoch. If a person has in mind that he would like to commit, and Jack knows he takes the money along. No, it doesn't get there. He had absolutely nothing. He says, don't you have anything? Look, I was back and had nothing. Your ring, your stick, he had nothing. That has to show that not a second before it didn't occur to him that he would have to show him do such a thing. He had nothing with him. Never occurred to him. If this moment came a malach at Mamuna on Atava, the Dokva Balkop, the proof is this, she said, Matitin, you have nothing. Had nothing with him. So if this is Esnan, which the Umas Olam give to Yisrael, and you love that Esnan, Al Kol Gonas Dogon, means more than all Gonas Dogon HaKadosh Baruch Hu, since your granaries, Golden is the same word as grain, corn, it's all the same. HaKadosh Baruch Hu filled your granary with so much Dogon, and so HaKadosh Baruch Hu blessed you with all the worldly goods. What the Goyim gave you, that you loved that more. I'll call Gonas Dogon, because, and then you stole your neshama and imitated the Umas Olam, assimilated the Umas Olam, and this is the act of Zanisiv.